Health supplements are not a replacement for poor dietary habits. The real science does not hold up to the efficacy being touted by these health supplements and may even be doing your body more harm than good. The fact is that most multivitamins on the market today have the nutrient density of a stick of chalk and taste about the same. What up, a-holes? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here and you're not yet a part of the a-hole family, remember to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the little bell next to it so you can be notified of any new videos that come out. And while you're down there, remember to hit the thumbs up button. I talk a lot about the problems with the standard American diet, and as bad as it is, at least you know it's bad. But if there's anything worse than knowing how bad the standard American diet is and continuing to consume it, is the problem with people using dietary supplements to rationalize their poor dietary habits. Health supplements are not a replacement for poor dietary habits, yet are being overconsumed to the tune of creating a $121 billion industry. Sales for health supplements range anywhere from between $20 to $60 billion depending on the study, and the industry itself creates over 1 million jobs. But the real science does not hold up to the efficacy being touted by these health supplements and may even be doing your body more harm than good. For many years I took a multivitamin, but I wasn't any healthier. I was overweight, constantly tired, and always getting sick. And my diet consisted of mostly processed foods like fast food, microwave dinners, and boxes of cereal. But every morning I'd pop a multivitamin and think I was doing something good for myself. It's this very illusion that helps to create a multi-billion-dollar health supplement industry. The fact is that most multivitamins on the market today have the nutrient density of a stick of chalk and taste about the same. Some supplements are produced with so many chemicals that they actually counteract the benefit of the nutrient you're purchasing in the first place. Some protein powders, for example, are produced with so many heavy metals that when sold in a state like California, they're actually required to list the different toxins in the packaging under Prop 65, which is a list of over 800 different toxins that have been linked to cancer, reproductive harm, and birth defects. A lot of the supplements on the market don't even do the thing they're supposed to do. Take calcium, for instance. Calcium is sold as being good for your bones and are very popular amongst older people because they're old, their bones are brittle and dusty, and they break easily. But there's more studies that show that the more calcium you take can actually have a detrimental effect on your bones, and higher calcium intake has been linked to higher instances of bone breaks. You can actually see this in my video where I talk about milk and calcium. Higher calcium intake has also been linked to heart disease. Man, how do you feel as an old person sitting on the couch watching your stories and then a commercial for Caltrate comes on? The whole commercial is this old lady talking about how her bones used to break, but now she pops a Caltrate every day and she's taking karate lessons. Don't you want that, old person? Aren't you tired of just sitting around watching Days of Our Lives? Do something with your life. Pop a pill of Caltrate, get on the streets, and start kicking some ass. The fact is, the more calcium you take in, the more likely you are to actually hurt yourself, when the whole time the right amount of calcium a person needs can be found in leafy greens and nuts, and the strengthening of your bones can easily be done through resistance training. Then there's vitamin C. Since vitamin C is not produced in the body, you have to actually go and get it from outside sources. But much like other nutrients, the best available source of vitamin C comes through food. Now, ascorbic acid is found within the vitamin C complex as it exists in food, and is only effective as a nutrient when combined with these other inseparable cofactors and naturally more absorbable in the body. It's like if you were ascorbic acid and you wanted to go to a sweet nightclub in the meatpacking district. If you show up to the door alone, you're not getting in the club. But if you show up with 15 girls, you're getting a table and bottle service. So vitamin C's inside the club popping bottles having a great time. Ascorbic acid's outside the club swiping frantically on Tinder. Iron is another widely advertised supplement because it can be very hard to get from food unless you're just chewing on red meat every meal. This study actually shows that overexposure to iron can actually lead to the formation of esophageal cancer, leading researchers to believe that iron oversupplementation can lead to esophageal cancer. But the supplement machine has to keep moving, and of course you get people like Dave Asprey who say things like, you can't rely on just food for adequate nutrition, that for optimal nutrition you have to supplement. And Dave Asprey would know, because he built a multi-billion-dollar business off of selling supplements. Billion-dollar business, by the way, that endorses the consumption of foods like butter and saturated fats. So naturally, you're gonna have to supplement due to the lack of nutrition you're getting from your diet. The biggest problem with the supplement industry in general is that they are very rarely tested for efficacy, and in the case of vitamin C, may not even do the thing that they're supposed to do. Not to mention, many supplements are produced in China, where their safety regulations are much looser than they are here in the States. Don't take my word for it. Listen to a guy like Ray Cooper, who's a PhD at Novus International, who, by the way, got their start as the chicken feed wing of the Monsanto Corporation, who states that, and I quote, "The supplement industry is a $68 billion industry and is safer than pharmaceuticals," which doesn't really say much, considering pharmaceuticals are the 4th leading killer of people in the United States. But Ray Cooper said this as a response to a published study that stated, most supplements on the market are sold despite their lack of efficacy testing and lack of supporting science. That was his rebuttal. No backing science, just that, hey, supplements are safer than pharmaceuticals. It's the same thing as saying that handguns are safer than machine guns. Good point, Ray. I'm gonna go out today, grab myself some iron and calcium supplements, and cut loose. But I want to know what you guys think. What is your experience with supplements? Do you take too many supplements? Do you not take enough supplements? Are you trying to find new supplements to take? Do you have any supplement horror stories? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next video. Holistic out.